Hey girl, thank you for asking that question because sometimes you got to be reminded of how far you've come in life. Okay, so let me remind myself right now in this moment and tell you guys as well who are new to this page. I moved from New York to Roatan in 2011. So I wasn't running away from the States or like feeling like life is better on the island. I was just young and super ambitious. My parents, my whole family is from Roatan. We are Garifuna, from the Garifuna village here, Punta Gorda. And so we have roots here. And we visited every year as children. So Roatan wasn't new. But in 2011, my sister and I moved to manage the family business that we had here. It was a bar and restaurant. Long story short, 2 years into the journey, I was like, I do not have a bachelor's degree and all this work experience to continue selling beer on this island. Like, there's plenty of places for you to go drink. What are we doing? So we did some serious self-evaluating and planning and realized that we wanted to convert the business into a cultural center to be able to share our ancestors' story with the world and try to play a part in empowering the community and preserving the culture. So that journey of the Garifuna Cultural Center from 2014 to 2022 kept me here in Roatan full time. Simultaneously, I had three children and I got married. So subconsciously, I just New York was out of my mind. I didn't say, well, actually, at one point, I did reach a point where I said I didn't want to go back, but I realized that it was me dealing with life, and it was a coping mechanism to just stay here on this island and avoid life in the States because it's too much. But that's a coping mechanism when we're dealing with reprogramming our mind and going through trauma that you didn't even realize you had. Anyway, so in 2022, I went back to New York for almost 2 years and realized that I enjoy life in both places and I want to expose my children to life in both places. Both my husband and I have lived in both places, and we know that that played a major role in our perspective on life, on our survival skills, and being ready to handle just anything. And those are things that we can't teach our children by reading a book. It's just, we're gonna go through this. All right, so we're gonna go to New York and take this train, we're gonna take this bus, we're gonna sit in traffic, and then we're gonna come to the island and ride this boat and take this plane. So um, I want to expose my children to both views of life, and that's why I created this channel. Then came Roatan to basically share with you guys the benefits of having a bi-coastal lifestyle. If you want to leave the U.S., that's cool, but there are people who want to remain connected in the United States, but still explore elsewhere. So that's why I created this channel, and that's also why I wrote my ebook. So you can hear more of my story and more tips and advice about living a bi-coastal lifestyle by purchasing my ebook on my website, thencameroatan.com. All right, and just continue to follow for more content like this. Thank you for the reminder, and I hope this answered your question and inspires you to go back to La República Dominicana. A ver, go hang out with your family. Sometimes it unlocks things inside of us that we don't even know that we needed to unlock. So, blessings on your journey.